Happy Sunday morning. Happy Sunday morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you doing fine? Yeah, man. People, it has been a gloomy weekend. Very gloomy weekend in Jamaica. Very gloomy weekend. Very gloomy. Very gloomy weekend. And when I say gloomy, I mean gloomy, gloomy like when the rain set up. Yes, Karin, go on the lights by the phone and see it. I see it here now. Double echo, just pressing yeah, the TV down and go on the lights. Yeah, man. A gloomy show on Sunday afternoon in Jamaica. I may tell you, rough in Jamaica, rough. Because over the weekend, I hear about some shooting, yes, some shooting in Tivoli Garden. I mean, Denham Town, but you don't know, say, from a mention, Denham Town, we are talking about Tivoli Garden proper. But people, sometimes I feel, say, it is a, it is a plotting against the children. Yes, sometimes I feel that it is a plotting against the children in our West Kingston. Yes, just for me feel, yeah man, just feel say it's a plot against the children in West Kingston. But you can go into the comment section as soon as you come on and just let me know, let us know if it is a plot against the children in West Kingston. But I am going to ask Desmond Mackenzie this morning. I am going to ask Desmond Mackenzie this morning. Yes, I am going to ask Desmond Mackenzie this morning if it is a plot against the children in West Kingston. Yes, because I forget to find out, every time, most of the time when shooting happens in West Kingston, anytime shooting happens in West Kingston, it always involve the children and the women in West Kingston. Yeah, man. Anytime the shooting take place in a West Kingston, it always happens to be the women and the people them suffer in a West Kingston. But people over the weekend that gets to understand. But it in in news, previous news we hear say There's a flare between gangs in the Denham town proper. Yes, we heard that there was a flare between gangs in the Denham town proper. But we get to find out, say, it is an ongoing thing between two rival gangs, in the space, two rival gangs in that space. Yeah, man, we get to find out it is a flare up between two rival gangs in that space. And the police, I must tell you that the police is not able, yes, the police is not able to put a lid, yes, to put a lid on that incident. Yeah, man. But it is said that members of two rival gangs in Denham Town. And I have on the phone here, yes, Veteran Kenya, can you hear me please? Oh, it actually a bit, it actually a bit low, right? Okay, you can catch somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to play something, right? And tell me if you can hear me. Just just tell me if you can hear because I have to play the report. I I have to play the report coming out of the media in Jamaica that you can hear what really take place, right? Yeah, man. So this is a report coming out of CVM. Yes, this is a report coming out of CVM in Jamaica.
Tonight in CBN News at 7,
You can hear?
children shot. Fatal gun attack in Durham.
Eh? You can hear? Clearly, right? Okay.
Sparks outrage. Gas station fury. Women hospitalized following furious altercation in Westmoreland.
So
Return presenter. Two charged in connection with Phoenix cocaine bust. And violence forced to witness four-man
in the
fight and
United
for better
Kingdom,
times ahead.
um, uh, a well-known freedom fighter, yes, a well-known freedom fighter by the name of Federal. But Federal is a man where I listen to the happenings in Jamaica over the years from way back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I'm going to speak of Veteran King today.
For Saturday,
Yeah.
21,
So,
2026. Thank
yeah.
you so much for joining us. I am Colin Brown. Gunmen showed daring disrespect for the implemented zones of special operations, also killing a 3-year-old, one of three males from.
So, Veteran King, what you hear from that? There was a curfew in place, and them have a thing where them call Zozo. Zozo is a thing where I don't know if you come see where the soldier and police them put up a whole heap of barricade in West Kingston and other parts of the country whenever there is a flare up in violence, right? So it is a measure that the Jamaica Labour Party is is doing for the past 5 to 6 years now. And up to now, we don't see any any dropping of certain criminal act in certain community. When we hear that last year, there was a reduction in 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 crime. I mean, shooting of people in the whole country, but in certain community, it is still the same. But listen,
one household in Denham Town. The area 4 police now continue to quell the effects of an ongoing gang feud between the Screen Corner and the runaway gangs set to operate in Kingston 14. Damon Phillips reports on how investigations into such this incident are progressing.
so some other kid, Kingston 14 is Denham Town, and over by Tivoli Garden, you know. So Kingston 14, we have places like Anatown, we have places like Lima, and we have a part of Trenchtown in Kingston 14. And you know the bigger places, Tivoli Garden. But the Screamers gang is a gang will run out on the front part. You remember where Coronation Market is? Yeah, right in that vicinity there. Right in that vicinity there, where's a plaza. There's a plaza there, and it runs straight adjacent to Darling Street. You can just come off that street there and go straight over, cross over from Spanish Town Road and go on Darling Street. So you have a building right in front of them, would have called that Screamers HQ. So man from Tivoli Garden, a man from Denham Town is said to be fighting over that space, over that space. The little space where them call Screamers. But but Many Rankin, I want you to tell me not what you think of what's going on, but tell me your understanding about the streets and so, where you know between Denham Town and so. No, we don't reach there say yet. We just check if you know right in the surrounding there, the street there. Yeah, just get a rundown that people know say, you know what I want. Yeah, just explain to me. Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tell them, man. Cause I don't want them feel them just bring on somebody just attack, you know. Want them know say, y- yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so explain to them say you was a bus driver. Yeah, man. They know about it. Yeah, Yeah, go on, man. Go on, Tom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man, listen, man, we can't talk over you know. Ranking, Ranking, let us have a conversation on that topic, please. I'm asking you, please. Did you hear, did you hear about a shooting that took place somewhere in Manchester? Yes, so this gentleman here involved with some drugs running, and it's like him get tricked, him get tricked. So this father, you know, wicked father, we are look out for some wicked father this morning. Cause we are wait on a Sunday morning, you know, on a Sunday morning because them said we should keep church on Sunday. But this is our church. We not forgot and our power of faith, and we not forgot and a place where people are robbed with. We're offering money and we have to throw $1,000. This is our church. So there are some wicked papa when most of them involved in a gangsterism and them mix up in a drugs running. And so when time they get them checked, eh? Them get them checked, them them use them picnic, them use them picnic as human shield. And that have gone on in Jamaica for a very long time. That's why sometimes we always I hear say, gunman, a shoot off of people and picnic and wanna get shot because you see the same Tivoli guard here, eh? Many ranking, as you were saying, continue because I have a fire for burn and the same Tivoli garden and how from in a Siaga time, from in a Siaga time, from in a Siaga time, them I use picnic and woman down there as human shield. Them use it against the police and them use it from battlefield. Them use it from battlefield. Picnic And woman them put the gunman them coward them a coward, them a coward, them a put the picnic them. If you know say bad man half of you and you love your picnic, send him to your granny, send him to your mama, send him to your sister, send the picnic to him auntie and take him out of arms where you have the picnic. Can you say to yourself, gunman now go fire shot off for you because they see you with your picnic, but them think they're not there again. Them think they're not in a fashion again. You could have walked with your granny. You could have walked with your granny with walking stick. You could have walked, you could have pushed your granny in a wheelchair in a Jamaica today, and gunman see you, he will come shoot you up. And if the shot won't catch your granny in a wheelchair, and that a born in a Jamaica now. Continue, Medrankin. Medrankin, there is a thing. There is a thing. And I am asking Desmond Mackenzie. Desmond Mackenzie, this is, this is the seed that you have sown in West Kingston, Desmond Mackenzie. I remember from in the 80s, and I must remember where Adams, the super cup, I said super cat, super cup, Adams, 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 repeat it over and over. Jamaica is going to pay a high price for what him sit down in Tivoli Garden in the early 80s when Edward Seaga and the same then Counselor Desmond Mackenzie use woman and picnic as human shield. Yes, it is a well-known fact that Edward Seaga, I'm not telling a lie to Edward Seaga because he is also a politician that I respect greatly. But Desmond Mackenzie is a prodigy of the late Edward Seaga. And that is a strategy that the man them in a West Kingston I use For years. And years them I use that strategy when matches Lane and West Kingston a war with them big war there in a West Kingston and matches Lane and the wall about this one time it was like no where we say Tivoli Garden and Denham Town split up. All of them places they used to be one. And people, when you look, it was the pig with them and the woman there you see on the borderline. Woman and picnic on the borderline in a West Kingston. So nobody no come tell you no foolishness. Say, because man, go in a house and just randomly fire shot. The man them know say, man a come for them. That's why, that's, that's why, that's why we see in the news report, there is a woman, a leak out, I said, a pure hypocrite, and that the woman I said, pure hypocrite, because they know say, man involved in a things, and they might use the pick to them to scare off gunman. That's how I go on down there. That's how I go on down there. Not around Kinta. No, may the president. For men, around. This is the report from 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 TVG. This is a report. This is a report that is coming out of TVG. Why may I tell you, it has rending what really are going on at Tivoli Garden, what really are going on at Denham Town. Or stop use picnic as human shield down there.
The KFC Friday menu
Stop use picnic down there.
for just 600.
Stop use down there as human shield. Stop use picnic. It is a sin. It is a sin.
Welcome back to Primetime News, and again, a special welcome to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com. There is anger and mourning in Denham, Kingston this evening after a 3-year-old boy was killed. His brother and father were also wounded during the gun attack. The police are now on the hunt for members of the Scream Corner gang in relation to the tragic incident. Sheila has the details.
Oh God, we got about this. We got about this. We got to keep it up.
LaDania Cunningham wears the underwear on her head that belonged to her 3-year-old son, Jay Spinner. He was shot in an attack on Nelson Street in Denham Town, Kingston, early Saturday morning. The underwear is soaked with blood, pierced by a bullet hole. The incident also left her 8-year-old son and the father of her children hospitalized with gunshot wounds. According to reports, the shooting happened around 1:40 a.m. when a man armed with a gun forced his way into the house and opened fire before fleeing on foot. A relative explained what he saw.
He might be so open, and I said, come sell anybody. I said, come here, boom, finish on TV. By the time you're able to get up, I said, police officer, oh, you can stop the window. I said,
Where a man would have come for a shopkeeper for? When a shopkeeper they involved in a, what the shop? Lady Rankin. You hear what I want? It's a shop, you know? Eh? It's a shop. Them push the shop open in the early morning, and go inside. Listen,
I said, go window. And I said, go up, go get it. Stopping on me. You understand? So you understand? I need to boom, boom. I'm going to do nine.
The victims were rushed to the hospital where Jace, who suffered a gunshot wound to his abdomen, tragically succumbed to his injuries. The mother of the children said she was at work when she got the call of the heartbreaking news.
I'm get the car. I'm get the car. I'm run off on the road.
maybe a knives in the background. Medrang. I think a knives in the background.
You mean to see my dear father lie down on the ground round the sun. And end up rushing my baby father, go out to public with him. When me look, me see her.
So lady, when you want to have this lady, oh, so it seems like say, I rush from work and not going in the house. So she say her baby, so the baby father run left the pick to them inside of the house. The baby father run left it. That means that the baby father didn't go far. No sir, no sir, it sound like Medaram King. So how comes a baby father you know say them half time and him lock up in a house with the two young picnic them. What kind of style of human she is? I hit the baby from the baby father grew up in a West Kingston. He learned. The baby father learned in a West Kingston for you say picnic is the best thing to use as human shield. And that they practice around there so to use picnic as human shield. Get up out of your bed if you know say, yeah, wow with man. Sleep on your own stop. I go lock road, go run road. Run road. How comes you going to bed and you're gunman? How comes you going to bed? Then again, me don't know if you're a gunman again. Me don't know. Maybe there is some connection to him where involved in the work. Cause sometimes, you have some dirty family boy picnic where involved. Yes, sometimes I just bad connection with some family and people put it on YouTube. I can't that too. It cannot be in a gunman. But me just I say it. Me just I say it. Did this father know say? Did this father know me the ranking? Say the gunman them after him too. Eh? I was asking you, did this father know say the gunman them after him too? I have said, I have said to the wicked papa them in a Jamaica, me a chat to the wicked papa them. When you know say, you involved in a drugs business, and you involved in a gangsterism, stop going at night time for woman them, and stop going for the picnic them. Cause you da beat them up. You da beat them up. You use the picnic them as human shield. I have some woman to wicked same way like the man them. Them wicked too. Some woman wicked same way like the man them. I have some woman that run behind the gunman them too. Them run behind the gunman them. PP truck up. And do everything where the gunman them ask them to do. And people, the poor them both mother and father go in, go in, and the picnic them. What a wicked act. What a terrible act. People, oh, the wicked son. Oh, the wicked son. Oh, the wicked son. Veteran kid, look right by your phone and you saw a button mute. You see when you're not a talk to me, just touch it and mute it. Right? Mute it, baby. Yeah, man. The wicked mother and father them stop going down to pick them. Them your good man, I know. Them your good man, you not care. Them no care. Them no care. Them no care. Them no care. People me are telling you, mama and papa, when you know they involved in a bad things out on road, protecting the people. If you know they involved, sending the people to some family yard. Go make them safe. You can't know say man after you. It is just like this man here in a Manchester. He knows him involved with job. And this wicked man here in a Manchester pack up in picnic them. In pack up in picnic them in the car with him. Wicked man. Pack up the picnic them in the car with him. And feel so when gunman see them dog attack the car. What a wicked man. When, when, you see what I want? You see what I want? When they use the picnic them as God is a sacrifice, when they sacrifice the picnic them as human shield, when they sacrifice the picnic them as human shield, majority of the time, them not dead, and the picnic them end up dead. What a wicked man and woman them. I put them picnic in front of them like human shield. Picnic not for use as human shield. Woman not for use as human shield. And do you have some skettle girl who willing to see them in a 2010? Who see them in a 2010 when the police them and the security force pack up for go down a Tivoli garden to the strong man. The woman them come out and say, I will die for president, and then use them body. You know, say, in a West Kingston, and the first time this woman lay down in the street, naked, believe you me, in a fear of time, woman use them picnic, stripping of them slip, and them panty and them brazier alone with them picnic on them belly, lay down in a road, and police vehicle can't pass to go down there. The woman them use them body as human shield on a West Kingston all the while them do it, all the while them do it in a West Kingston. It is a practical event in a West Kingston for people use picnic and woman as human shield. But listen,
Gently I come. When you look to have a 3-year-old, they don't look after me or me, I cry the nurse. Just take it easy and try. But could the management up come out? When I come out on the outside, when I look at me 8-year-old, I come in a car again.
The community of Denham Town has been shattered, neighbors left in shock, streets haunted by fear, and residents grappling with the senseless loss of a young life.
That's crazy. Are we kidneys? Are we kidneys? See the baby there? Look baby. Him fine. Him not have no flesh for anybody for take no gunshot. Little bit of baby. This man, the father for this child is a shopkeeper. He's no gunman. I'm sure he's no gunman. Because the gunman now is Kingston not have no business. They not have no business and they can't read and write. No. You come to kill the father and you see the pin them and you wouldn't even spare the rat and spoil the chat.
that is why everybody has said, Madam, woman, why them come to kill the papa? Why them come to kill the papa? I can't answer that. I cannot answer that because I don't know if the father involved with other men. I don't know if the father have any family or involved. I don't know if the father, you know, get around. Sometimes you don't really involved with people and a man just see and say hi. A man just change and say, it's a man and you are make link. That is a thing when we in it in the inner city, the word name link. Me not like it. Me not like that word there. Anybody ask me if I like the word when you link? Me don't like it. If somebody see me on the road and say, yo, me link him, me no answer them. Me no answer to that. Me no answer to that. Me no want nobody to call me. Them link it. You know how much people lose their life because of that word there? Me link it. Me link it. Me don't ever think about that word there, me link it. Eh? You not chat to nobody. You not chat to a boy. You not chat to a girl. And him just there somewhere. I chat to somebody. And he never talk to you in your community yet. But through him see you somewhere. You ever hear him there and yo, my boss. And then he turn to the man and say, I'm a linky man. Linky your ass. Linky way. Me I no linky. No call me a linky. Me no want no man come call me them linky. Because of someone if I youth lose them life. So them put call this man here, I now vote for this man here, where them shoot him up and him three pick me, But this man here cannot involve because him a running shop. Maybe a hungry belly God man going there go beg all the man one bulla. And the man give him a bulla. And him go there and name it. And somebody see him. And him go and said, who give bulla? And him say, I'm linking this up. Him just make the shopkeeper look like him and him a friend. And all the shopkeeper do is just see the white wall on his mouth and give him a bulla. Maybe it's not a big bulla, it's a 10-cent bulla and get. And then him a call the man in Linky and make man come and tear off the man door and come shot him, picking them. That is my scenario. 'Cause I can't say the man involved, can a shopkeeper involved in a gangsterism. I could never run a shop. I could never run a shop and involved in a gunman business. Then man will come put gun right in a shop and stitch up my head. Eh? And man, you just come and ask me for a pound of flour. And when me bend down and I pick up the flour, as me look up, it's a rotted machine me are looking at. It's a machine. And me just get stitched up. So this man here running shop. So hear what the woman said. Hear what the woman said.
How are we doing? How are we going to find a good man? When they say you and not you, we don't like each other, man. Look out for one another people and look out for each other, man. All we are going to come by, man, but we do hypocritical. We do bad mind. We do lie. And set up people. When it's the people that people not tell people, so not try to see you. When it's the go and
that is where I mash up the ghetto. That is where I mash up the inner city. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, I mash up the inner city. People too bad mind, maybe. And that I mash up the place, Bad mind. Bad mind. Bad mind. Maybe the man run off in little shop on the corner. And show man dead upon the corner now and going and shop, go buy a ice water, go buy a juice. People start saying, him and the man, them a link up. What a piece of thing in Jamaica, man. What a piece of thing. What a piece of thing. And that's why I know. And that's why I know the best thing is to keep yourself to yourself. And the best thing that the best thing is for a man keep himself to himself. And I mean, a man style you as me link it and go to my dog that. Dog your ass. You hear me about wow. Eh? Dog your ass. We are styling as dog for. Eh? And them think they are mash up community now. That a mash up community. That is the thing we are mash up community. Bad mind and corruption and mash up the community them, especially in the ghetto and in the rural parish them. Linky, no make the man call you them linky. No. No make no man call you them linky. But me the wrong thing. How comes the woman pick up her picnic and never go looking at the house? I mean, pick up her baby father. Sorry, pick up the baby father and never looking at the house. Remember, she said, when she run come on the road, she see the baby father spread out in the street and she help him up and emerge go uh, a public and then she see a 80-year-old and come and then the baby first come in, the baby first come in after the father. And people bring in the baby, you know. People bring in the baby. I wonder if people, I wonder if we can bust up this case here. I wonder if the mother them are go after. Eh? I wonder if the mother them after. Eh? I wonder if the mother. I wonder if the mother. Many young kid. I wonder if the mother them are go after. Eh? But the mother said she did their work. I want she do security work. I want she do security work. How much security work she did do? Uh, early morning, them going pan them in the early morning. What time? After one. Okay, maybe she there work. I look for coming. We don't know. We don't know. But there's a mystery to be solved because shot fire in the house and you know by the house. The first place the mother should have run by the house. How are you feeling, said? God man have come them nowadays drunk or we say them a God man have a put picnic them have a live. It's only some good long time God man have a do that, you know. You have some God man here that going on where they are so good. Them put the baby one side, picnic one side, all people one side, woman one side, and deal with all them come from. That not there again. That not there again. When them mania will call themselves Krenger, and Krenger them call themselves. Them call themselves Krenger. Yes, when them mania drink them devil soup. Whether you know her name devil soup, you don't know her name devil soup. Man, the wrong kid. When them mania. You know, so one time I hear a wicked gunman, where I peeled up in them and them, You know, when we see it, you know, when we hear the man stand up and talk, say, when in mix up some white rum and took a boom, put took a boom and add a little bit of magnum and drink it, he no know him woman from him enemy. And that him say no. And that the man say, made the ranking. Can I repeat it, please? The man said, tap, 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 Krenger. The man there, dead and rotten about 20 years now. Tap, tap, Krenger. The man said, when he put some rum in our plastic cup, add little boom to it. Maybe you know what name boom? When him, when him, when him put some boom in it, and add little magnum and smoke a big head spliff. I don't know what in I'm spliff. Cause I don't feel your ganja alone in that spliff there. But the man said after him drink and smoke that, he no know the difference between his woman and his enemy. That's how him say. That's how him say. That's how him say. So imagine when the man kick off the door. But why the door then in a Denham town so easy to kick off? Veteran kid. Eh? I never hear somebody complain say a door in a Tivoli garden kick off yet. I never hear about that. I never hear somebody complain in a Tivoli garden say them door get kick off. I always hear say Denham town door them a kick off. Why? Is it that the house them when they are Denham town different from any other house? Is it that the house them when they are Denham town is purely house? How comes Desmond Mackenzie can almost to be what we call a four-star general? A four-star general, you know? And the housing stock them in a Denham town is so depleted. Listen what I got, listen.
Not trying to say that chat to you, what for go and hear them. Like me, I move from boy and this them. Can nobody now do this something to do with you, you know? Because they're a hypocrite.
Meanwhile, the police are actively searching for two persons of interest in connection with this morning's deadly attack in Brenhamtown, identified by their aliases Julie and
Veteran kid, here one to my thing now. Me no blast out man name. Me no in that. So if the police have my medium for blast out to push out you, me no do that. So right there some car.
the downtown space has been fairly quiet for a pretty good long while.
This is
And we were able to, through our efforts, do a number of intervention work with the communities and establish some peace. We see where
I don't use my platform to push out you. So we just are listening.
We will be going into the area to try and ascertain exactly what they have transpired. But we do know that our early information is suggesting gang rivalry for the control of turf. ACP Fitch says a 48-hour curfew was imposed in Benetton on Thursday after a shooting in the area on Wednesday involving two rival gangs. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for Western Kingston, Desmond McKenzie, announced a $600,000 reward for information leading to the arrest.
Listen to the hypocrite, you know.
Where he spoke with residents and members of the security forces while extending condolences to the Phillip family to pledge his support and call for the police to move swiftly to bring those responsible to justice.
And they must be treated when they are caught by the police. As how you treat mercenaries because they are mercenaries. Fighting for turf. What is here for them to fight?
God.
What is there for them to fight over?
This one, Mackenzie. I love when you ask that question. What is it, Tivoli Garden? I mean, then I'm told to fight over. Reverend King, I go to Denham Town and I say, man in a Denham Town, oh man, I sleep on that 3-sheet of zinc. Imagine that. 3-sheet of zinc in a Denham Town, in a Edward Siaga constituency, no run by Desmond McKenzie. Desmond McKenzie asked the question, where una fight over Zig Fence and Rata Castle? How that una war over? A pure Rata Castle then I'm town. Pure Ratoon, Rata Castle. You can't lean up on a house post in a Denham town. And 6 fall down on you. You ever hear about whole house tumble down? If you want a whole house to tumble down on you, just go in a Denham town and lean up on one of them old building there. Just lean up on one of them. And at them time the whole house tumble down on you. Desmond McKenzie never asked a better question than that. When we not fight over youth and youth, when we not fight over, what are you fighting over? What are you fighting over? When we not fight over, appear to the water running at the trenches them round there. When you pass Denham Town and you're looking at the little trench water them run beside the road, up here town you see a come out a yard. The people them now have a good shit house. The people them now have a good shit house. Them now have good toilet. A pure slinging born in a Denham Town. When you're walking a Denham, you just a bag of drop in front of your book. One load of shit drop in front of you. Pure slinging a born. The people them in a places like Tivoli Garden, Golden Acre, certain part of Rima, Panatown, and certain part, there in Denham Town Station, the people them are living paradise. But you see, in a Denham Town proper, Desmond McKenzie, it is a shame on you. It is a shame on you, Desmond McKenzie. It is a goddamn shame and disgrace. Oh, you hang Denham Town. Oh, you hang Denham Town. And you come about the man them have nothing to fight over. You should have shamed that I come out of your mouth. Oh, damn deep.
You stuff out the life of a child. I condemn it. And I urge the community to do so much.
Who him to buy man as a 600,000? Eh? 600,000 Desmond McKenzie offer. And people down Western Jamaica now still under tarpaulin, you know, made the ranking. People still under tarpaulin down in Westmoreland. People still under zinc fence, zinc down there. You know. People still asleep under zinc. People still digging in a hole like mongoose and rat down in a western Jamaica, in a Westmoreland, and a place like St. Elizabeth and over and then place there. And Desmond Mackenzie, I'm going to tell you about Desmond Mackenzie. Why I take out the 600,000 there? What are you a bank book? Yeah? I want you out of your bank book, you take that from. Or you want to push out you with 600,000. Yeah? Yeah? You want to push out you with 600,000. Which you want to push out in a Tivoli garden with your dirty 600,000. Eh? Damn shame, you know. Damn shame. Use the 600,000 and build a good house to somebody in a Denham town. Blasted crab lost. Desmond Mackenzie. You is nothing but a crab lost. You. But you have a 600,000 for push on you. Yeah? For push on you. Yeah? Let the police do their work. We have seen where the police them go around. We have seen where the police them go around. Better than your sister the world no easy as what Donkey said. Eh? Your sister the world no level. Because last year, Desmond Mackenzie and him party go around in Jamaica, send the police them all over in Jamaica, and make the police them slaughter the youth them in the parishes them, and I come to about crime rate drop, and look at them and town now. Why you don't tell the police to come down there and clean up down there? Eh? Yeah, push out 600,000. Eh? Eh? Yeah, push out 600,000 now. Eh? I want you don't want the police to come slap with some dirty man around there where I use Pitney and woman as human shield. Eh? 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 Yeah, but you have a 600,000. Eh? To keep off the police. Eh? And that him I do, you know. And that him I do. 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 To make the police them stay out. To make the police them stay out of it. To the police them say, yeah man, the member of parliament run 600,000. So just give me the information. Oh no, go ahead. Hypocrisy. 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 That's what the woman said. Hypocrisy.
To come forward and to give that information.
Denham Town is one of the zones of special operations. Sections of Rocktown and St. Anne remain tense following a police fatal shooting this week.
May I tell you now, may I tell you, Miller and King, it is a cruel act, a very cruel act. But I am not deterred. I am not deterred by a dirty junker like Desmond Mackenzie, who are trying to push the police away from going into West Kingston and fix up around here. Because I know, say, if this did happen in a PMP constituency, I know you would have the police and they gonna turn up in a them constituency there. And we don't see nothing going on, nothing going on. Nothing at all going on. Desmond McKenzie is nothing but a demon. A demon. And the thing is it enough. The thing is it enough. Veteran kids. Them control the airwave enough. Them know to spin the narrative. Them know how to spin the narrative. Them know how to spin the narrative. Desmond McKenzie, because he is a member of the nationwide news media. He is a member. They know how to spin the narrative. When you get 600,000 from out of taxpayers' money, eh? And the PMP must question that. The PMP must question Desmond McKenzie. Are you going to get that 600,000 from out of your bank account? Question this. The People's National Party must question Desmond McKenzie. Where are we going to get 600,000 to push out people, to push out man out of West Kingston? Well, it's because of him, because that hypocritical person like Desmond McKenzie. Over the years, over the years, when Desmond McKenzie I take the training, I take all of them training from Edward Siaga, the training to use picnic and woman in a West Kingston as human shield. As when them say, the phone now come to rooms. It a turn back pound now. It a turn back pound now. And the police must know say, when Renito Adams go down there in the 80s, the same thing, them use picnic, coming out 2 youth were a big man now, because 2 youth were a big man now. One losing foot, we call him Money. Him live at Greenwich Farm. Him did a go to school at the time. And you know what the gunman them do? He run come over the school, Denham Town School. All of the gunman them, when Adams go after them, yeah, me Mediran kid. The gunman them go over the school, over Denham Town School and school are gone. So the police them couldn't engage. Them couldn't engage. Adams them couldn't engage the gunman them because them go over the school. Them go over the school. Use the school pick to them. And then them take the back fence. That is the practical thing we are having in West Kingston from a long time ago. And Desmond McKenzie is a student of Fiaga. A student of Fiaga. So I don't want the police them allow Desmond McKenzie to trick them. The police must do their job and don't make Desmond McKenzie interfere. Don't make Desmond McKenzie interfere with no money. Don't make Desmond McKenzie come with the money thing about him and push out the youth in a West Kingston. Go with your money. Go with your money. Look how much people are house down at Denham Town. Eh? Look how much people are house down then and town, and you are come out here after 600,000 to push out youth at then and town. Eh? You see how long they want the youth them down at Tivoli to run with this demon here? Run him way. Run with this demon here. On the seat now. On the seat now. How long must this happen in our country, whereby we have people like Desmond McKenzie in a parliament? How long, how long, chicken come to roast? Chicken come to roast. Long, our children and women have to suffer. Man, 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 where man no say, but people, me are telling you, me are telling you, Billy Rankin, yeah, yeah, sympathy, color flag, sympathy, yeah, yeah, alright, so mates, end that one here, and then anything, they know say anything, they come on, yeah, man. Yeah, man, people, man, you don't know, say, the people, then, have to be, wise up, you know, say, people like Desmond McKenzie, can't trick with, can't trick with, mm, yeah, man, can't trick with, can't trick with, mm, you know, mm, the people, don't, Mm. Mm.